The first thing that he said is unemployment is going to continue to go up. That is the Conservative policy. It's a prediction. That is when they say unemployment is a price worth paying. Now, is he basing his assumptions on unemployment rising to 2014? No wonder he wants to cut public services. He's basing his assumptions on unemployment continuing to rise because he will do absolutely nothing about it. Now, we have taken action that is preserving 500,000 jobs. 250,000 people are leaving the unemployment register every month. We have put in extra money on Monday so that there is more money for young people who are unemployed and for summer school leavers. We will not forecast our spending plans on unemployment being higher in 2014 and rising every year. But if that is what he wants to do, then he cannot afford public services, and therefore the truth is he will be cutting public services by 10%.
David Cameron.
I have to say, Mr. Speaker, this is one of the most feeble performances I've ever seen from this Prime Minister. If Peter Mandelson hadn't been so busy wandering around the television studios this morning, he could have given a bit of tuition. There is only one person we want to add to the unemployment register, and that is this Prime Minister. I did ask a very simple and straightforward question. Perhaps he could now answer it. Peter Mandelson has said there will not be a spending review before the election. Can the Prime Minister tell us, will there be one or not?
Mr. Speaker, it would be completely wrong to have a spending review now at this stage, because we are in the midst of a recession, and it is not possible to say what unemployment and growth and all these characteristics that he's been referring to are likely to be in 2012, 13 and 14. I think we've got to the heart of the Conservative position today. They are the party of unemployment. They're premising all their spending plans on unemployment continuing to rise. He said himself, unemployment will keep on rising. Now, if that is the basis of their spending plans, then people can look forward under a Conservative government not just to 10% cuts, but to rising unemployment. And do you know, Mr. Speaker, why they want these public spending cuts? To pay for inheritance tax cuts for the very rich. We know once again they are the party of the few and we are the party of the many.
Cameron.
I know the walls of the bunker are thick, but the Prime Minister seems completely unaware that unemployment is rising across the country because of the policies of his government. We've seen hundreds of people lose their jobs at Diageo in Scotland, another tragic case, and yet the Prime Minister seems blissfully unaware of what's going on in the country he's meant to be governing. Everyone will conclude that they are not going to have a spending review because they do not want to own up to the cuts that they are planning in department after department. The truth is, this government is planning to cut capital spending. Fact. They are planning to cut total spending. Fact. And the most important fact of all is they are incapable of being straight with the British people.